One of these costs $4, the other one's $600 and connects to your Wi-Fi, and his name is Steve. We have to clarify first what sort of robot vacuum, because technology has come a long way. The old ones just bounced around at random until the battery died, while the current models actually map out your house, remember where they've been, and will attempt every meter of your floor whether it needs doing or not. So already the Vaccuum has the advantage in coverage. The Sandals only clean where you walk. Then you start to think about where dirt actually comes from. The majority of dirt comes off shoes in high traffic areas, so the Sandals aren't covering less floor, they're covering the floor where the dirt actually is. There's no wasted effort. Where you walk will be cleaning the trouble areas without even thinking. Meanwhile, Steve is deep cleaning under a sofa that nobody has sat on since last year. So on to power. Steve needs charging, and his battery starts degrading the day you get him. 3 years in, and you're choosing between a new battery and a new Steve, and they've made that decision. Deliberately annoying. The Sandals run on raw human power, and you may think, depending on your fitness level, that it's already too much effort, but here's the thing, there is none. You are already going to the fridge, nobody added a trip, the Sandals are now cleaning for free. While Steve has better coverage, once he is face to face with slightly rocky terrain, it's game over. And on dark flooring, the cliff sensors occasionally decide there's a canyon there, so Steve will just stare menacingly until he decides it's safe again. And forget about 2-story houses and staircases. There is an entire story of your home that Steve believes is a myth. You may need another Steve in this case. Sandals, however, can do stairs, corners, edges, and the skirting boards, which Steve could theoretically do if he was built different. Let's talk about containment, and this is where Sandals take a hit. Steve picks up dirt and actually puts it in a bin, and that bin gets emptied and properly disposed of. Dirt is removed from the house permanently, which is a real advantage that I'm not going to pretend is a bad thing. The Sandals don't really remove anything. Once they're saturated, things look grim. They stop cleaning entirely and start redistributing, so what you actually get is an accumulation. You might need to dispose or clean the Sandals properly for it to start being effective again. On to timing, and you can't really beat a robot that doesn't get tired. It works when you're out or when you're tired. So rounding up the scores, Sandals are cheaper by a considerable margin. There's no charging, no battery, they can go everywhere. So now that you've optimized your footwear, cleaning should be a thing of the past. Sort of. If you have a Steve, this is your time to throw him off a cliff. This video is sponsored by Big Sandal. Okay, bye.